Hello, welcome to Ekidel, where I train future civil and structural engineer. My name is Justice Moka. I am your instructor. Today, I will be showing you a full structural detailing after you're done with your Prota structure design. So once you're done with your design in the software Protastructure, you have to go ahead and then go and perform your structural detailing because as you all know, the software does not produce a good detailing. So there is a customized template which is called Stonebridge customized template. It is used to perform a full structural detailing after Protastructure. Like as you can see, this is a structural detailing that was performed using the Stonebridge software. Okay, so this building was actually designed with Protastructure. As you can see for our past videos, you'll be seeing this design of this school hostel building. So this is the structural detailing of that, and we use the template, Stonebridge template, to perform that. So this is a new release of Stonebridge template, which is Stonebridge 2023. It is very, very good. And if you are a good user of the previous version, you will know that there are some things which are not right. But on this new release, it's very, very wonderful because it gives you a template for part foundation and also for a building on pipe foundation, for wrap foundation, strip foundation. Okay, just to save time for what I'm saying right now, I'll dive into the software. But before I go that to the software, I would say that if you want the software or the template, check on the link down below and download that. Although it is not free, but I will tell you that if you can afford it, it will make you to spend it will like reduce the number of time you are meant to spend on your detailing to at least 80%. Like if you can see, this is a slab detailing that was done with the template, as you can see it here. And also you can see how all the beams are also optimized compared to what it was when you extracted your design details. Okay, this is not a magic because this template does it perfectly. So let me show you now how the template works. Okay, so I'll just close down right now and then go to my document folder. Now when you download that file, when you download this template, which is a Stonebridge template, as you can see it here, it is like a zip file. So when you download that, let me just paste it on my download folder. So when you download that, this is sorry when you download that, this is how it will be on your download folder. So it will be like this, as you can see it here, um the Stonebridge template 2023 release. So I would say that you should copy it after you're finished downloading it. Now, once your payment is successful on that link, automatically this template will be sent to your link automatically. So once you download that, I would say you should copy that file to this document folder. So for this template to work perfectly, it must be on document folder. So this is the newer version of this template. The reason why it is kept on the document folder so that it can be able to now integrate with the Prota detail folder, which is also found on documents. So for this to work perfectly, it must be found on documents. So when you just right click then and then paste it here, you will see it here. I already have it here, so I will not paste. Okay, let me just paste. So when you and not paste it here, you will see the file here, as you can see it here, which is the Stonebridge template 23 release. Now 2.5.847. So you will now have to right click on it and then extract it. When you when you extract it, it must be found on this document folder. Else, it will not be able to now integrate with the Prota structure folder, which is also found on the document folder. So when you extract it, this is now what you have. You have to open this folder, and then you will see a series of these folders here. You can see that. So you just go here, which is said Stonebridge template 23 release. Just click on this place here. When you click on that, then you have to open this place. It is an Excel um, template, but it works perfectly with all versions of Prota and also all versions of AutoCAD. Okay, so I'll just try to open it just now. So I'll open it now and then wait for it to open. So once it opens, you now maximize this right now. Okay, so once it opens, this is what you will see, which is simply said Stonebridge Company Detailing Template Catalog. I think the reason why it's called a catalog is because it has a different buildings here. Which, so if you design for a building that was used for a part foundation, you have to click on the one saying building on part foundation. If you're designing for a building and that building that you designed for was for a slip foundation, you click on slip foundation. Don't use a template for part foundation and go and detail for a slip foundation. So that is why this their new release is very, very good. And then if you also want to know how to use these templates, you can also go here and then click on this their free tutorial video on detailing. So when you watch that, when you click on this also, it will take to videos where you can know how to now detail each of your buildings perfectly after your Prota structure design. The reason for this template as you can see below here, making structural detailing easy, simple, and stress-free. It is really, really making it simple and stress-free, because you will see how we're going to perform a full structural detailing that was done with Protastructure in less than 30 minutes. We'll be able to perform that perfectly. Okay, so right now the building which I am going to show you right now was this building here under the Protastructure design, was done with Protastructure, and I've also bought out my details, which if you look it here, this is how the software Protastructure details your building, as you can see it here. Now it is not this thing doesn't detail very right, but I tell you that it is trying. So but with the help of the Stonebridge template, it will help to now optimize all these things, because if you go ahead and go and print out these things like this, you will see that your drawing printout will look very, very dark, and it will not be able to like no one can be able to see what is there. So with the help of Stonebridge template, Stonebridge company makes it easier for us. So right now, looking at this right now, since this building is on part foundation, pay very attention. Since this my building is on part foundation, so on this let me just yeah on this sorry let me just go here up. So on this Stonebridge template now, on this Stonebridge template, which is here, I'll have to choose this place, say building on part foundation, as you can see it here. So right now, I'll go here and then click on this. On clicking on this, as far as this template is found, or this software is found on document folder, it will open. If you see any error that they say that the file cannot open, I'll say you should go back, close the software, go back and copy the folder, which is a Stonebridge template release 23 folder, and put it inside your document folder. Now, once it opens, as you can see it here, once it opens, this is how it looks like. Let me just close it again. Let me just close it again and then open it again for you to see. So let me go back to the template, here, and then open it again here. So once it opens on that building on part foundation, based on what I'm doing right now, so it will open, as you can see, it's trying to open the template. Now, this template is a customized template specifically for part foundation, because what I clicked was for building on part foundation. If you're doing for a wrap foundation, or for a pipe foundation, or for a slip foundation, I would say that you should click other ones. But since my building is on part foundation, I click on this one here. Now, if you're doing for the ones on white slip foundation, you click on this. For a beam wrap foundation, click on this. And for a slab wrap, click on this. Each of these have other templates. Okay, so right now, I'll just minimize this right now. And then this is now what we have, as you can see it here right now. Now, when you open this right now, you will see this block area here. So this is where you're meant to paste all your detailing that came from Protastructure. Now, once I paste this drawing that came with the software Protastructure into this template, automatically it will optimize it will optimize all our detail to a standard global how style of detailing. So right now, I'll copy this right now. I'll just go ahead, highlight all my drawings that came with the Protastructure, and then I'll just highlight it here and then go here and then say copy. Now, once I copy this right now, I'll wait for it to copy. Then, okay, right now, I will now go here and then on this template right now, which is a Stonebridge company template for footing, I will now go here and then I click here and then say paste. Now, once I paste, you have to leave it for at least 30 seconds to perform that detailing optimization. So I'll paste this right now and then wait for it to optimize it. Okay, so right now, if you zoom in right now for what we just pasted right now, you can see how it is done here. So this is the one now on the Stonebridge template which we just pasted, and this is the one that was with that is just natural from Protastructure, as you can see it here. So this is how it looks here. But on the template right now, as we just pasted it, you can see how all the text has been optimized compared to what was here before. Now, if you go and print out this one that is not on the template, you will see that your joints will not look nice. But if you look at this one right now and you can print it out, you will see how your joints will look beautiful. And also, there is also a backsheet or a template also where you can also place your drawing for printing, which I'll show you the same thing right now. As you can see it here, this is a Stonebridge template. So by the end, once we are done with our detailing on this place, we will now have to now begin to put those drawings on sheet here. I'll also show you how to create other sheets if you have up to 15 pages, or if you have up to multiple pages of drawing. I'll show you how to create that, how to duplicate this and then create that and then put all your drawings, and then we will now also send it to PDF or send it to printing. Okay, so right now let me go back here right now. So you can now see how it has all optimized all our drawing compared to what was here before, which was this. On this one, I can see what came with the software, but that's structure. But look at the one that came with the template. As you can see it here right now, it is all optimized. Although you just have some less work to do, but this template will help you already to at least kill the time to at least 80% of what you would have done have just been killed. Okay, so the reason for this also, if you look at the bottom of this template, you will see the samples of drawing that they have kept for you so that you will know how to arrange your structural drawing, because most of you don't know how to arrange your structural drawing or what a good drawing or a good detailing should contain. So this is now samples of buildings on part foundation. As you can see there, if you want for strip foundation, click on the button that says strip foundation. So it will also give you a sample of drawing on strip foundation, on wrap foundation, on pipe foundation, and all that. Okay, so right now let us now focus on what we are today, which is to perform a full detailing of this building which we just finished here on Protastructure. So right now I'll go back here right now. So once you're done, once you have pasted, let me just maximize this right now. So once you have pasted your drawing on this template, the next thing to do right now is to remove the things which are not necessary. This is just a one-story building. As you can see, this is the story one column and beam layout, and then this is the roof beam layout, and then this is the part foundation layout, which I will show you that this is not right. From the template you can see how it is said that a good foundation layout should look like. So this is how it's going to look like. So I'll also show you how to get this using this template, and also cut a section. As you can see it here, section of the foundation. I'll also show you also this also, and then for a part footing also I'll also show you how to present this very well. And also for your column, as you can see that the software Protastructure doesn't do column very well, but this Stonebridge template, I'll show you how to get this your column here, as you can see it here on this new release. Okay, as you can see all our columns of different sizes, column that stops on the slab and column that starts on the slab. So I will also show you how to group your columns. As you can see that these columns have already been grouped, which the software doesn't do, which Protastructure doesn't do. But this template does that, which I will show you also that. Okay, so you can also see our slab detailing. As you can see that knowing that the software Protastructure doesn't do slab very well. I'll also show you how to. I'll show you with this template how to get your bottom bar and top bar, and how to present your slab detailing just like this perfectly, and also cut section as you can see it here. So if you want a template, I'll say you should check on the link down below and download it. It is not free because it helps you to perform your good detailing very, very well. Okay, so right now let's now begin for what we are today, which is the structural detailing. Okay, so I've already said more about this template. Now let us now begin the practical aspect of it. Okay, so right now I will now first of all I'll remove all this bending schedule which is here, which came from the software, because it is not right. It doesn't do it very well. So I'll delete that just now. And then once I do that right now, we will now begin to remove the things which came with the softwares that are not necessary. So this one also is not necessary. Just take it off, and then take this one off also, and then take this one here off also. Okay, off also. Okay, delete. And then I will now come here again. Now on this place right now, as you can see that this panels have slab. So the reason why you have these templates here, that's why I say it makes your work easy. So you first of all go and look at the first thing to do here. The first thing to do is to have your logo, which is simply your cover page of your company. So if you're using the Stonebridge template, you can just copy this out. Or then the next to do again is to have your general construction note, which will contain your covers and also your grade of concrete, and also the bearing capacity that you used for this building design, because a good structural drawing must have to have what they call general construction notes. Okay, now I we will do this too by the end of our detailing, because this is just to put in the values which you want. So right now, the first thing to begin is to begin your foundation layout, as you can see it here. So on this foundation layout right now, I'll do this one second, but this is the first thing you're meant to arrange. So I want to go directly first to preparing our slab detailing and also our GA for our, as you can see it here, first floor beam and column layout. So right now, I'll just copy this out. I'll copy this right now, this slab here, this slab text here, and then copy this, what is here right now. I'll just copy this out just now, copy it first out. And if you see right now, okay, so let me just copy this right now, because I'm trying to make sure that my layout looks exactly what is on this template. So right now, I'll just go here and then copy this out, CP, copy CP out, copy this out to where I have my where I'm trying to perform my detailing, which is here. So I'll copy this out right now and paste it here. Now I always advise for you to always create a rectangle icon around the ones which you're performing, so that you will not make a mistake to you're not gonna make a mistake to now mistake what that this one is your drawing. So now this is not my drawing. This is now what this is my project or my drawing, and why this is a sample that came with the template. So I'm trying to make this my first floor beam and column layout to look. Let me just copy it out here again to look exactly. Let me just copy it and put it here. I want to make it right now to look exactly what I have here. So right now, the first thing to do is to copy and paste this slab depth instruction. So I'll copy this right now and copy it here right now. Okay, so this template helps you that you not be reasoning what to do next, because you already have what to do. Okay, so that's why it is called a catalog. It is for a different type of buildings, building on wrap foundation, building on pad, pie, white strip, and then footings. Okay, so right now I'll begin to paste it. Like as you can see it here, this text is being pasted on each of the panels, as you can see it here. So I'll begin to paste it right now on the panels where I have slabs. Okay, so not on the place where you have staircase. So anywhere you have staircase, as you can see, the staircase area showed like a void, so you have to void it as it is here. Okay, so I'll begin to place it first where I have slab, and to see my slab, anywhere that this one that came with the software, and seeing also that this slab thickness here from the software is showing what is showing D is equals to 150, so it is also 150 here. So if maybe yours is 175, you can just click on this and edit it to be 175, as you can see 175. But right now we have our slab from our design to 150, so I'll leave it there as default. So right now I'll remove this one that came with the software, Protastructure, remove it, and then go again right now, and then position this at the middle, as you can see it here. Okay, sorry, position this out on my off my snap by pressing F2. Sorry, by pressing F2. Okay, F3. Sorry, F3, and then place this here. And I'll remove this also. So I'm just trying to take it slow so that you can be able to follow what I'm doing. But in time coming, I'll be fast because I'll be using shortcut, and I want this video to just end in 30 minutes time or 20 minutes time. Okay, so right now I'll also go here again and then place this here, and then place it to anywhere I have this slab symbol that came with the software. I'll just place my slab. That shows that there's a slab there. So I'll go here again right now and place it here and place this here. Okay, place this here also. Okay, so again right now we also have it here. Sorry, we also have it here. As you can see, there's a slab here, which is a one-way slab. So I'll just go here right now, click on this, and rotate this. The reason why I'm rotating this is because this panel is too small to contain this text horizontally. So, okay, so and also this template is being scaled to a global standard, which is 1:1. So it is being scaled so that to make your drawing very, very visible. So I'll copy this again, also copy this again right now again, copy it again, and then CP, and then place this just inside this place here. Okay, so I'm trying to get my first first floor beam and column layout. So I'll place this here also, as you can see there, place that here, and then I'll now begin to remove this one that came with the software, this one here. So I'll just go here right now, highlight all this one that came with the software, right click, and then say select similar. It will select all the ones that I have there. I'll now press on this place E. E means erase, and enter. As you can see right now, we now have this here just now. So again, right now, I'll look again. So I have finished placing this text inside that place. So what is next? The next thing to do is that this my center line is shown as this phantom line. So I'll just say MA, which is match properties right now, and match this center line here. The reason for using this template is to make my drawing very, very visible and also to be standard. So I'll just go here right now and then match this. Okay, I think it's already matched automatically using the template, so there's no need for it to match again because it's already here. So let me just see. Okay, so let me just match again. Match right now MA, and match from the sample which you have here already. Match from the sample which you have here, and then okay, so this is only place where we have work here and the slab, because for the beam, this template has already optimized it for us automatically. So we don't have any work to do on the beam. As you can see, all our beam tests and beam lines, everything has already been optimized. So we don't have any work to do on the beam, only on this GA and on our slab. Okay, so right now again, I'll just continue again right now. Okay, so this one just now, I'll have to shift this text, this bulbs from the drawing, because I want to now begin to now dimension this layout grid to grid. So I'll just highlight that on that place and stretch it. So I will just stretch this line out. Okay, I'll stretch it out to a reasonable place. Okay, I can choose to type 1100 as my stretching length, and then I want to remove this here. I'll just remove this text. This line doesn't call out anything here, as you can see there. So I think it's an error from the software or Protastructure. So I'll just remove this text here and then delete it immediately. Okay, so right now I have done this just now, as you can see it here. This extension line is too long, this one here. So I'll stretch it back. I'll just stretch it back to a reasonable eye gauge. As you can see what I'm doing right now, I'll keep it here. Okay, so right now the next thing to do again, once we have done that, as you can see from this template now, the next thing to do is to place our dimension, as you can see it here. So right now, I'll just go here right now and then place my dimension. So I'll go here and then choose first STB, which simply means Stonebridge Stonebridge dimension, and click here, and then come here and then click by layer. Okay, so I'll come here again right now and then click on this place dimension. Now this template has already set all your dimension styles automatically, so you don't have to do any work, just to dimension and go. So on my O snap, which is my snap to snap the place, first of all I'll dimension my overall dimension this one first. as you can see what I'm doing right now, and place this here. And then again, I'll go again right now, and then I'm going to now dimension each grid to grid. So I'll dimension from this to this right now, and then come here and select my continuous dimension. If your AutoCAD is not customized as like this classic, and you have other bulbs, as you can see, I'm using a registered AutoCAD, as you can see there, Nwaka Chimka. My name is Justice Nwaka. So this is a registered version of AutoCAD. But despite even if you're using a correct version, you will still be able to do what I'm doing right now. Okay, so if maybe you don't have you have all these your icons as a bulb here, you can also set your AutoCAD to be this way. But if you can do that, and then you want to have this continuous dimension, I would just say you should type this shortcut dim count. So dim count, as you can see here, dim C, and then press enter. It will automatically know that you want to now perform a continuous dimension. So your own work is just to be clicking on each of these grids, as you can see it here, on each of the axis or the grid lines. So I will be clicking there, and then it will be dimensioning it automatically for me, as you can see there right now. So I'll do this also here, and then do this here now also, and then place this one here also. Okay, place this here. Now, this template works for any version of AutoCAD. So any version from 27, 28 to 2023 AutoCAD, it works perfectly. Okay, and also it works for any version of Protastructure starting from 2018 to this very 2022, it also works. So again, I'll also dimension this overall dimension for this one. As you can see, we are done with the top one. So as you can see that this template helps you to perform a good structural detailing, which after you're done with your Protastructure design, you have to now use this template to now perform and present a good detailing for your clients. Okay, so I'll just do this. So this template can be used by company or by any individual. Okay, so I'll do this also again and place this one here. And then as you can see, we have dimension this overall dimension. And this building that we're doing right now is this building we're doing is detailing is one of our most video which perform the full design. So you can go and check on our thumbnail, the video on our thumbnail on Ekidel. You can see this building design. So after this video right now, I'll have to attach this stage of the video to the ones which we already have on our channel, so that it will be a complete video of design and also detailing. Okay, although this stage of detailing will like come with different parts, because I want to explain a lot each of the stages of this detailing, so that anyone can be able to understand. Okay, so right now you can see that we are performing this dimension. Okay, we have done this dimension, as you can see it here right now, and also this also. So we can also do the same thing here. So click on dimension line and dimension this one, this dance side here also. So I can choose to just dimension just the grid to grid and forget about overall, because I've already shown that overall dimension on the vertical and also on the x-axis and also on the y-axis. So right now I'll just show this grid to grid dimension only. Okay, but you can choose to also show this show the whole overall dimension at all the corners of the building. Okay, so right now just show this one here as I'm doing right now, show this here. Okay, that's fine. And then I'll also come here again and then show this last one here. So I'll just show this last one right now from this point to this point, as you can see it here, to this point, and then show it here, and then click on dim count, or if you have that icon. So this count simply means to continuous dimension. So I'll continue it from there again and then put here, and then put here, and then put here. So I put here and then put here, and then sorry, that out. If maybe you just make a mistake, because we are meant to dimension it at this grid like S5, but it's like I see that there's a mistake here. So just press U and enter. You will just undo what you have done previously. Okay, so I'll now continue again right now, and then come here again and then click at this place here, continue, and then come again here and then go again here, as you can see it here, continue here, and then go again here and continue here. Now this template, most times if your system is too busy, it might tend to look as if it's trying to hang. So if you experience that, just type RE and press enter, it will just refresh this template without disturbing what you've done before. Okay, so right now we have done this now. I'll now go again right now and copy this right now. Copy this CP, copy this right now, and then copy this right now, this text under it, and then go over here right now, go over here, and then place this here, place this here. Okay, so once I place this right now, I'll now remove this one that came with the software Protastructure. I'll just do that and delete it, enter, and then I'll now have this one here which says first floor beam and column layout, as you can see there right now. Okay, so I'll do that. So you can now choose to change this your line. As you can see that this line is showing like a deep purple or dark purple, but the one that came with the template here is saying is yellow. And if you check the line with the layer name here, it says Stonebridge beam, as you can see there. So if we check on this one also here, what does this one says? This one says what? Let me see here. This one says beam line. So right now I want to change this layer to Stonebridge beam so that it will be able to print out very, very well. Okay, so right now I'll just click on one of these just now. Click on one of these right now. I click and then say select all, as you can see there. Sorry, select similar. It will select all similar drawing, all other similar layer that is there. I'll go here right now, this layer, and then change it to Stonebridge beam layer, as you can see there, Stonebridge beams, as you can see there. So once I do that right now, you will be able to see this just now, as you can see there right now. Okay, so it does not change automatically to Stonebridge, as you can see there. Okay, so right now the same thing again. I'll check again if this template has a cantilever slab. As you can see that this is a cantilever slab here. So what's the layer for cantilever slab? Let me check that. If you don't see that also, okay, I think it is here already. If you check that right now, it is called ST slab, Stonebridge slab, as you can see there, Stonebridge concrete slab. So I'll say you go again right now, go to this place again just now, go here again just now, and then click at this slab, cantilever slab, if you have any slab icon, and then go here and then say select similar. And once it's select similar right now, it will pick all that slab, and then go here right now and then go and choose Stonebridge concrete slab layer. This will make it to print very, very clearly. Okay, so right now we have done that just now. Okay, so since we have done with this right now, we now begin to now group our columns, because these columns here, we are not going to use this column name here. Okay, let me leave the column grouping first for part 2. Let me just begin to group my beams, to group these beams. Okay, so right now we will now, so since we are done with this one right now, let's now begin to now group our beams. So we go here again right now. What does this template says? Templates names their beam, as you can see there, they have it this way, which is they name it beam 1, beam 2. So right now you can see that this is beam 2. So I'll copy this right now, this beam test, as you can see there right now, copy it out just now, copy it out just like this, and then go over to this place where we have here, and then just paste it so I'll begin to name my beam from this very place here. So I'll paste this here just now. Now if I paste this here, it will look as if it's trying to collapse with this, so I'll just move this column text, which I'll see change later, down to this place. Okay, so I'll keep that here right now. As you can see that the way that the software Protastructure names their beam is not always right. Okay, so I'll name it now using this I'll now group the beams or name it using this template, Stonebridge template. So I'll just go here right now and then place this here. So I'll place this my beam here right now, and then you can see that this line is trying to cross this place. I'll type BR, which means break. I have to break this layer, this grid line, from this point down to this point. So I'll break it off. You can also use trim to achieve this. Okay, so I'll just break it here from that point. Okay, and then shift this dimension that just dropped, because that break, I'll shift it up right now. I'll shift it back up from this point back to this very place where it is here, found here. Okay, here. Okay, that's fine. And then move this line here. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so right now, and then move this one also. There should be a break between this place, so that they will not see it as 2215. Okay, because that's 225. Okay, that's fine. So I'll place this here also. Okay, so we can now see that if I'm trying to group right now, I'll group all these beams here. This continuous beam here, I'll call it a B1. So I'll go here right now and call it B1. But from the software, the software called it before B1 and then B2, which is not nice. So I call it now to be B1. So since I've named it now to be a B1, I will now have to go and locate the B1 and B2 detail and call it B1. So how does this template does that? So I will go and check again what they used to what they use to do their own. So I'll look at this right now. You can see that right now. I'll go and copy this right now. Copy this out, CP, copy it out right now. So once I copy it out right now and then go back to where I am performing my detailing just now, okay, to this place now, to this place here, and I'll just keep this text first, one place here, and then I'll form a rectangle for this because I want to now begin to place my beams. Okay, so I'll come here right now and then form a rectangle here to place my beam, which at the end of everything, I'll still transfer it down to this place where I'll have to create a layout for beams, columns, and all that, and for layouts and for slab. Okay, so right now I'll go back to this place right now, and then look at this place where we had just now. I will locate this beam 1 and beam 2 and then group it all to beam 1. Okay, so I'll go here right now again and then locate where I'll find my beam 1 and okay, this is it right now. So I'll copy it right now again, copy it right now, copy it. No, don't copy, just sorry, move it because so that you know that that beam is off from this place. So I'll move it right now by pressing enter, which is to move. I'll move it now into this place. So once I move it just into this place right now, I always advise that you have to go and look how the beam details is being done because there are some dimensions here which is not required, like this ones here is not required. So if you check the sample on that template, you will see that these ones are not required in your detailing. So if you check on what we have here from our sample, you will see that those ones are not required. So if you check our sample here right now, you can see that those ones are not required. All what we need is, let me say, is for this grid to grid dimension and for the lapping length and for the lapping, as you can see, the lapping dimensions. So I'll go here right now again to where I was before, to where I am here. Go back here right now, okay, here, and then remove all that dimensions which is not necessary, like this ones here is not necessary. So I'll just delete them and just select them first and then remove them. Okay, so I'll remove it right now by pressing enter, it will be off, and then remove this also, it will be off also. Okay, here also enter, and then continue with this right now again, remove this also from here, take off this off, take this off, and then remove it right now, enter. Okay, that's fine. And then I always advise you have to go and copy a sample of what what you have on this template. That will be able to guide you on how to make your drawing look exactly what we have on this template, because this template is already set to a global standard. So I'll take CP enter right now, copy it to I'll copy it right now to where we are performing our detailing. As you can see it just here. Now always place it outside and not outside. Outside here means that this one that is outside is our sample, while the one inside this place we have just created right now is the one we are working on. The reason why I said again you should block is that you will not make a mistake to go and pick what this detail and go and put as your detailing. It will make the building to like collapse because you have used a wrong value for that. Okay, so right now I will now do match properties right now, match properties, and then okay, I can use a match property, but just not to waste time, because I see that I see that we will not waste time on this detailing. So I'll just go here right now, come here right now, click on this right now, right click, and then say select similar, so that I will change all one time to what it's meant to look like. Okay, so once it is done selecting, even this one was also select, you can see it right now. I will now go here and then click and type ch, enter, and to show me the properties of all that dimension which is on this drawing which I'm doing right now. So once it shows me that way right now, I will now go ahead right now and then go to this place here which says let's just finish loading. Okay, I'll just move this here a bit and then go down a bit right now. This place that shows dim style, which simply means dimension style. I'll come here and then choose a value there. I'll choose this one here. this one that said NLNG50. I'll choose here right now and say this one right now. So once I click on this, it will now automatically change all the dimensions to what we have on the Stonebridge template. So let us wait for this to perform it automatically. So just hold on for at least 30 seconds, okay, for it to change automatically. Let's just hold on for it to change. Let's hold on for it to change it. Let's just hold on for it to change it right now. Okay, I think let us pick it again. It didn't pick. Let's pick it up again. Pick it up again. Okay, LNG 50. That's fine. And wait for it to pick it up. Okay, sorry. Let's hold on for it to pick it up. Most times it can take up to 1 minute, but I know it's not up to 5 minutes. So let's just hold on for it to do. So right now you can see how I'm showing you how to perform your full structural detailing after you're done with Protastructure. Okay, so right now it is done perfectly. As you can see it here, I'll now click on what they call escape here. You can now see that we now have all our dimension tests, as you can see it here, as it is how it is on the template. As you can see the template here. The template here says like this. Look at what the template says. As you can see how the dimension style is, as you can see the colors, everything. So the same thing we have also, it has also optimized to what we have here. Okay, so I cannot show you everything about this template in this video, but I'll be doing more more of this detailing throughout this year. So in time to come, you will be able to know all what this template contains. The reason why we are wasting time, or I'm wasting time on this detailing, is because I'm trying to explain to you. Else I would have been done with this detailing for this project. Okay, so right now you can now see what that it has now optimized to what we have here. So since I'm going to group this being one, and this being two to just being one here. So I will now go here right now and then copy this text which I've already copied. Okay, I can just choose to remove it just now, and then close this here, and I will now go and copy how this template says we should name our beam CP. Copy it right now, and it is being called beam 1. So I'll come here right now and paste it here. So when you paste here, you have to go and confirm what the size of your beam is from the software. The beam says the size is 230 by 450, and I grouped it up to be beam 1. So right now I'll go here right now and then change it to what I have here. I'll change it right now and call it first beam 1, and then put in my value, which is 230 by 450, okay, and then click here. So with this right now, I can now go ahead and then take off these two, because I have now grouped it into beam 1 and just beam 1, as you can see it here right now. So I can now go again, just here again. Since I've already grouped to beam 1, I can now go and remove the one that came with the software. This one here, this beam text that came with the software, I can now remove this here now, and then remove this here now also. Now you can say that how will this now relates with the beam design report. I will show you how to do that when we get to that stage. Okay, so we have now grouped east right now to now be beam 1. Okay, so this is how normally your structural drawing is meant to be. When you have a continuous beam, you have to group that beam as one beam. So we have grouped right now to we have now grouped it to now be beam 1. Okay, so again we also now going to locate this here beam 12 and beam 13. So I'll go here right now and copy this and then group that to be beam 2. I'll also show you how to group your columns. Okay, so I'll come here right now and then paste this here. I'll paste this here off my old snap and paste this here, and I'll move this column escape and then move this column text downward. This column text, I'll leave it until when we group all our columns, we will now remove it, because all we'll be having will now be column 1, column 2, or column 3, column 4. It cannot. Okay, so I'll call this right now to be group 2. Okay, group 2. Okay, don't forget that our beam width is 230. So always check that before. Don't just copy what is on template. So always check that to not match what you have. Okay, so this one also will also be 230, as you can see it here. Our beam width here is 230 by 450. So I'll put it right now 230. Okay, so right now we are going to group bin 12 and bin 13 to as bin 2. So I'll come here right now and then locate bin 12 and bin 13. Let me just locate it right now, 12 and 13, and then call it, which is this one here. So I'll just move it here right now, move it off from this point here, move it directly from here, move it, enter, and move it from here right now to where we have this thing here. Okay, so I'll come here right now and put it in front here. Okay, after I'll show you how to place this on our on the back sheet, which is on the template for printing. So I'll remove other things which are not okay here. These dimensions are not necessary. These ones I'm just removing now, not all, but this one. So if you have this one on your own, remove that. Okay, so I'll remove this also, enter, and then remove this one also, remove here right now, remove it, and then say enter, and remove this one here also. This one should be off also, and enter. Okay, so I will now I can choose to move this one a bit closer here, just to avoid taking all the space, all the space on this paper. Okay, because we are going to use A3 paper size. So this will normally at default, this template is set to A3 paper size. Okay, so in case you're printing, you print on A3 paper. Okay, so copy this one again right now. We have grouped it all to be what? Let me go and check. We have grouped this bin right now to be bin 2. Okay, yeah, this is here bin 2. So I'll go here right now and change to bin 2. So you can see how this template, this stone beam template have just optimized our beam test perfectly. So I'll call it beam 2, as you can see it here, and I'll go again right now and then name again here. I'll copy this one here again right now, and then CP or CO, this thing is same, and then group this one here to be this one here to be beam 3. Okay, I'll call this one here beam 3. I'll move this column test, which is already trying to collide with this beam test. I'll move it out and just move it out to this place here, and then keep this here first. I can move it out and keep it here first, this column test here. Okay, that's fine. After I'll show you, I'll now do that one well. So I'll go here right now and then move this one again a bit. Okay, you can choose to remove this, so that this is your test here, because looking at all what we have here, you can see that all our beams are 230 by 450. So I'll call this one right now beam 3. Okay, so if you don't have space, you can only do this if you don't have space. If you don't have space to contain all the beam tests as a row, you cannot do this one like this. Okay, so this is now beam 3. So beam 18, as you can see it right now, is now renamed or grouped to beam 3. So I'm going to locate beam 18 and then change it. So I'll go and locate it right now from this place, beam 18. Okay, I'll just move it right now, highlight it now, and move it, enter, and move it from here to that place it is to this place here. Okay, so always put your beam just in 2s, because that's what can contain on the A3 paper size. Don't go and put here 3, because it cannot contain. So always put it 2 this way. So right now, start from this next row here and then place this one here, and then remove all dimension line which on the all the dimensions which are not necessary. So like these ones now are not necessary. So I'll just click now right now, select them, and then remove them, enter, and remove this one here also, and then remove this one here. Okay, that's fine. And then I'll now go and copy this my test here, copy test, and that beam, this beam is called beam 3, which I've already named beam 18 to now be beam 3. So, and the size is still the same, as you can see there, 230 by 450. So I'll just go here right now and then copy and then change changes to beam 3, as you can see there right now. And then I'll go here right now and then remove this one, delete, and then move this one up, enter, and move it upward a bit and keep it somewhere here. That's fine. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so right now again, you can also see our detail very, very perfect, as you can see there right now. Okay, compared to what we have before. Okay, so we now go again here and then click on this and click on this and then remove this automatically. And then we now go to this place here and then remove the name that is inside here already, because we have changed it to beam 3. Delete that. And we also have here, which I didn't do before, take off this one also, delete this one also, and delete this one also, because we have changed this one to be now grouped to beam 2. So delete this one also here. Okay, and enter. Okay, so that's fine. So we now go again right now and then go and group this one here, which will be called beam 4. So I'll copy this one again right now and then come down a bit, and then I'll call this one here to be beam 4. I'll just go here right now and then sorry, come down a bit. Yes, come down a bit. Sorry, let me just copy it back. Go here, CP. Okay, P from here, and then go down and place it here. Let me place somewhere here, and then remove the column text which are already overlapping with the text, and move it downward. After, we can click that separately. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so I can now go again right now and then click on this and then go over here and then make this to be beam 4, because our last beam here was beam 3, as you can see there. So I'm going to locate this beam test, which is beam 15, and beam 14 is now renamed to be beam 4. So I'll go and move that beam detail right now from the place where we have it here. Beam 15 and 14 should be moved from this place to where we're going to print out 15 and 48. Yes, this one. So I'll just highlight this right now, highlight this one right now, and then move it, enter, and move it entirely to the place where we are going to arrange, or where we are arranging our beams for printing. So I'll keep it here right now again, and then I'll remove the dimensions which are not necessary. So just to avoid confusion or sight during construction, always remove the dimensions which are not necessary. So I'll remove this one also, and remove this one also, and then remove this also, and then remove this also. That's fine. And then I'll remove this one also. So if you want this template, just click on the link down below and download that template. Okay, so right now we will now rename this right now to beam 4. Okay, copy right now and then place this here, place this one here, place this here. Okay, and then call this one right now beam 4. This now beam 4. Okay, that's fine. And then click on this right now, and then click on this also, and then remove this. Okay, so we are almost done. Go here right now and then name this one here to beam 5. So I'll go and copy this one here. Since they are similar, I'll copy it right now. Okay, so since these two beams are similar, as you can see it here, these two beams are similar, so I'll just copy and paste this one here also, and go and locate beam 20. First of all, I will have to remove this one since I've already renamed it. So I'll remove it, remove what is inside here, because we have not changed it to beam 4. So I'll go here right now and then remove that now. Remove this one just now, remove this one here. Okay, delete, and then I will now go and locate beam 20 to check if they have the same reinforcement detail with this one, so that I will now call this one to be times 2 or 2 number doors. So I'm going to check beam 20, and then let me go and locate beam 20 right now from this place. Beam 20, which is this one here. So I'll just move it first, move, and then select from there, pick point from there, and go and put it somewhere here first to locate to check if they have the same properties. If they have it, I can choose to make this one 2 number doors. So as you can see that this one has 2 top and 3 bottom, which is TY16, and this one also have, let me see, 2 top, 3 bottom, Y16, and what length? 2191. What length again here? 2191. Okay, I can choose to call this one, just to name it like this right now. Copy this one here. So copy one of these tests just now. Can choose to copy this test, sorry, this one here, this test here. Copy this test here, and then come here and then call it, name it like this, name it like this. Since it is 2 number, I'll just say 2 number doors. I can choose to do it this way if I want to do it this way, or I'll just remove it and then name this beam separately, which is still okay. So I'll go and then name this beam, which is last one was 4, so this one should be 5. So if you want to name it by twin over doors, it's still okay since they have the same similar properties both in length and also in depth of beam and also in reinforcement. But let me just call it beam 5 and then remove this one that is here inside here, and then go and now attribute this beam right now to beam 5. So I'll just copy this now, copy it, and then call it beam 5. Call it beam 5, beam 5. Okay, they have the beam 5 here, beam 5. I'll now go again and remove this right now and remove this unnecessary dimension which is here already. Remove it, and then you are going to enjoy this template when we'll be doing our slab detailing and also our foundation layout and then column detailing. That's why you enjoy this a lot. Okay, so I'll just go again right now and then do this. But already you have already seen how all our beams are already being optimized, as you can see there, and you can see how all our joint details is coming out perfectly, which is not how it was after your design in Protastructure. Okay, so right now we will now go and group for beam 6 because this is beam 5. So we on this place right now, we're on the last beam, which is for the horizontal one, and we'll copy this one again right now. Copy this right now, CP or CO, they're the same thing, and then come here and then come over here right now and then place this here and then call this one beam 6. Beam 6 because our last one was beam 5, so call it beam 6. So you have to do it serially. So we are trying to rename beam 7 and beam 6 to now be beam 6. So we go right now and go and locate beam 7 and 6 from this place. Beam 7 and 6, which is this one here. Okay, that's fine. I'll just copy it right now. Sorry, move it, don't copy, move. So you know that one is off from this place. Okay, so move it, enter, and move from this point down to where we'll have our drawing detailing here, and then keep it here just now. Okay, make sure you know how to arrange it. As you can see how I'm arranging it, make sure no one have to collide. Give a space a bit between the beam and the next beam you're putting. Okay, so then remove what are not necessary. This one's here, not necessary. Remove this one also, and remove this one here also, and this one here also, and then this one here also. Okay, this one here also, and then this one here also. Okay, so if the stone template which you have is hanging, you can just chat me up on WhatsApp. Let me show you how to now optimize that. Okay, so this is now beam 6. Okay, first of all, let me there is something here. We remove this one here, so remove it first. This is a real life project, so that's why I see me taking time and then taking time and then grouping my columns, because here like there we do on a real life project. Okay, so this is now beam 6. So we'll now go now and then remove these ones here, not necessary. Remove them and then position this at the center, as you can see it here right now. I'll position this at the center. So if you want a special training on structural design and detailing, I would say you should join our Ekidel special mentorship class or training where I will have to train you separately on structural design and detailing of from 1 story to 25 story to 30 story. So we'll show you all the guiding principles and also the manual principles on design and all you have to know on design. Okay, so you can watch all our past video on our special training where we showed some clips on how our training looks like. So you can watch it and see that we are training using a live screen video where we are then we will be seeing your screen and then we will be now telling you what to do. So if you want to know more about structural design and then detailing, I would say you should chat us up on WhatsApp and then or click on the link down below and enroll for that. It is not free, but it will help you a lot. Okay, so right now go here and we also issue out certificate which will help you also to back up your CV. Okay, so right now we have done beam 6, which is here. So we are now going to perform group the ones for vertical. So because we are done with the horizontal ones, so group now for the vertical ones. So vertical one, this is now beam 19, as you can see it here. So we are changing it right now to beam 7 because our last beam here was beam 6. I'll copy it right now. Copy this right now. Come here first. Sorry. Go back again right now. Copy this CP and then locate here. Click here and copy this out. And then name it beam 7 because this one now should be beam 7. So this one here should be beam 7, this one here. So I'll go here right now, call it beam 7, as you can see what I'm doing right now. And then I'll have to now rotate it angle 90 because it is meant to be vertical. So I'll rotate it right now and RO, enter, click anywhere around the test and type 90 and press enter. Okay, and I'll move it right now, move it entirely into the body of the beam. So I'll move it right now here and then keep this here. Okay, if there is no space here, as I'm going to do right now, if I place it here right now, it is trying to collide with this slab test. So I can choose to make this slab test closer here. Sorry, closer a bit here, and then I can choose to move it a bit because this will show them that there is a balcony slab or a cantilever slab here. So I can choose to just place it down here. Okay, that's fine. So right now we are going to rename beam 19 to be beam 7, as you can see it here. First of all, again, I'll have to remove this test crossing this place, or I choose to, let me see if there's any space there. Okay, I can choose to make this grid line to pass in between this one here directly at this place. Okay, yes, that's fine. Okay, so right now we will now go ahead and now going to rename beam 19 to beam 7. So I'll go here right now, locate beam 19 and cut it out to beam 7. Okay, this one here, I'll cut it out right now, or move it. Don't cut, just move to the place where we are placing all our floor beams. So this is beam on story 1. I can see it here that this is story 1 beam. So I can see that this is 1 means story 1. So first of all, I'll remove everything there which is not okay. So remove this one as I'm doing right now. Remove this one here, and then remove this one here also, as you can see it here right now, and enter, delete it, and then I will now go ahead now and copy this one here, this text here, and name it to a beam 7 because this is now beam 7. So I'll put here right now and then name it here beam 7. Okay, click here right now and call it here beam 7. Okay, that's fine. Sorry, 7. Okay, so I'll now go here right now again and then remove this one here. We are almost done grouping our beam for the first floor. So when we're done here, we'll also do the same thing on the second floor, but that will be on part 2 because I want to just show you this first, how to treat your first floor. So we will now go again right now, copy this now, CP or C, anyone can still work, copy it right now from this point. I'm gonna place this one here. So this one will take care of all the beams, all these continuous beam here, which is here. So we are gonna rename beam 8. As you can see, this beam 8, and then this beam 9, and then this beam 10, and then okay, beam 8, 9, and 10 to be just to be beam 8. Sorry, beam 8, because our last one was 7. So this is now should be 8. So this one should be 8. As you can see, this one should be 8. Sorry. Oh, that's fine. Sorry. I'll just do it again. Click on it and then change it here to be beam 8. 8. That's fine. So right now we have beam 7 here, as you can see it here, and we have beam 8. If you don't want to get this line crossing this test, I would say you can just do rectangle on over this place. Right here over some certain level here, just use your eye gauge to place somewhere here and then click on the rectangle and then trim. Now trim off this stuff here and then this stuff here also, and escape, and then remove this rectangle line that is here. Okay, that's fine. You can now see it, right? Okay, so we will now go again right now and then go and locate beam 8 to beam 10 and then change the name to beam 8 directly. So we'll go here right now and locate beam 8 and 10, which is this one here. As you can see it here, beam 8 to beam 10 is now to be renamed to just beam 8. Okay, so I'll move the beam and the section itself, sorry, the beam and the section, as you can see this one here, and move it right now to the place where we are putting our beam details, which we are trying to arrange. So I'll move it right now and place this one here. Okay, and place it here. Okay, I'll place this one here right now, and then I'll now go here and then remove these unnecessary beams which is here already. Oh, sorry, this grid, these dimensions which came with the software, which is not right because it will cause confusion on site if you leave it. Okay, so I'll just remove that just now and remove this also, and then remove this also here. Okay, that's fine. take off this one off also, and then take this one off also, and this one here off also. Okay, and then enter. Simply means erase or delete. Okay, so we will now go here and copy this 7 here and change it, copy it into this place and change it to 8. So I'll come here right now and then copy it 8. I'll soon put this thing on the template for printing, or put it on the sheet for printing. So just watch that, just watch so that you will know how to place it on the template. So sorry, and beam 8, how to place it, how to transfer this beam right now into this place and place it here for printing. Okay, so I'll just go back again right now. We are almost done with that. So this is now beam 8. I'll just remove this one right now that came with the software, because we have changed all these tests to now just be beam 8, as you can see it here. I'll put this test right now at the center, as you can see it here right now just now. Okay, that's fine. So I'll go back here right now and then remove, sorry, here, and remove this one that came with the softwares, because we have just renamed them to this particular single beam test. So I'll remove other ones here. Always remove them, else they will show in your printing and it will not look nice. Okay, so just remove them here, and then remove them. So if you want this template, I'll say you should check on the link down below and know that. And it's also, if you have not subscribed to our channel AutoCAD, I'll say that you should subscribe, because this is where we train future civil and structural engineer and make them to help them to build their career. Okay, so I'll enter and delete that. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so right now we have now done this just now. You can see this is now, all this long beam right now is now called beam 8. So I'll copy this again right now. Copy this right now again, CP or CO, anyone. Copy it right now, and then to this place here, I'll call this one right now to be beam 9. Okay, so I'm trying to group this beam, which is beam 17, to now call it beam 9. So I can locate beam 17 on the beam details section and then change it to beam 9. Okay, so I can locate beam 17 right now on this place. Beam 17, which is this one here. Yes, move it right now, highlight it now with the section, and move it entirely to the place where we are trying to arrange our beam for printing. So I'll go here right now and then put this one here. Okay, so I'll put this one here right now, and then I'll go again right now, remove this just now, and then remove these dimensions here. So there's some dimension which that these dimensions I'm taking off now is not, they're not necessary to be seen on your detailing. So I'll just enter, remove it, and then leave just this overall here, and then this one's here. Okay, so I'll now go here right now, copy this text. This one is 8, so this one now is now beam 9, because we are trying to rename this group 17, this beam 17, to now be called beam 9. So I'll go here right now and change it to beam 9, as you can see there. So make sure you put your eye on these properties, because they must carry the same property that came with the design, as you can see there. Okay, so we go right now and then remove this right now, enter, and then move this upward now. So since we have renamed beam 17 to now be beam 9, I'll now go over here right now, this place here, and then remove this text that came with the software, this one here, because we have changed it to beam 9, I can see there. So remove this one right now, automatically enter. Okay, so I'll copy here again right now, this one right now, and then go and rename the beam up here, this one up here. Okay, so I'll paste this one here right now. So I'll try to move this one off from the body of that place and just move it forward here with your eye discretion and keep it here. Okay, so we are going to rename this beam 11 right now to now be beam 10. So I'll not change to 10 right now, because the last one we did was beam 9. So this is now 10. Okay, so right now we will now go again right just now and then go over to this place here and then locate that beam 11, which is this one here. Yes, yeah, yes. Then move it out from here right now. So you are seeing what I'm doing right now. So, okay, so move it out and then move enter, and click anywhere there, and then move it to the place for printing, and then keep this one here. Okay, so I'll keep this one here right now. Okay, so I'll just change this now to now be beam 10. So I'll copy this one right now and rename it here on this place to now be beam 10. Okay, because we have now renamed this beam 11 to be beam 10. Okay, so this now becomes beam 10. Okay, that's fine. I'll now remove this one and then remove these dimensions here, and then enter, and remove this one here. Okay, that's fine. And remove this one here. Okay, that's fine. And enter, just delete, and then remove this one also here. okay. Okay, and then I'll now go again right now, and then click on this place right now, and then move this up here and keep this one here. That's fine. Okay, so we now go again right now, and then go again. Okay, so if you want this template, check on the link down below and download that. It's not free, but it will help you a lot. Okay, so we are now in this place right now. We are now going to copy this again right now to rename this particular one here, this one here. Okay, so this is just left two. It's just left also in name 2. So place this one here, and then this is called beam 16. So I'll name it right now to be beam 11 because this last one was beam 10. So this one now become beam 11. So I'll put here beam 11, and then first of all I have to remove this text here since we have already changed this 11 to be 10. So I'll remove this one here. Always remove them because if you leave them and can print, they will show and they will look nice, and they might cause confusion on site. Okay, so this now beam 11 right now is now called beam. So beam 16 is now called beam 11. So I'll go and find beam 16 from this place and move it to the place of printing. This is beam 16. So I'll move it right now to where we are meant to place for printing. Okay, move it. Okay, so once I'm done with this, I'll show you how to place that on the template. Okay, so I'll move it right now to this place here. Okay, to this place here. Okay, I'll place it here first. Then after I'll move okay, let me now move it to now arrange it well. Okay, from here, move it to arrange it closer. Okay, that's fine. Keep it here. I'll remove the ones. I'll now copy this one here and then call it, move it here and call it beam 11. Okay, escape, and call this one here beam 11. Okay, and then I will now remove this one here, this dimension here, which is not okay and not necessary. Also remove this also, and then remove this one here also, and remove this also. Okay, that's fine. And then so also we want to launch our website, so there is also a support link which you have to support us. If you want to support us with any amounts, you can support us, and so that we will have a website to serve you better. Okay, so we do this right now, call it B11. So we now go and name the last one to rename the last one. So since you have done with it, I will now remove this now also, and then remove this one here, also this one here. Okay, that's fine, and then enter. Okay, so I will now copy again this one again right now onto this last beam right now. So you can see how we have renamed our beam. You can see that. So I can choose to put this one here. Okay, so we are going to rename this beam 5 to beam 3 to now be beam 12 because the last one was 11 to be beam 12. Okay, so beam 12. Always put your eye on this depth and the width, this width and depth. You can see that they are the same. They are the same depth and width. That's why I'm not changing them. Else, had it been this was 230 by 600, I would have changed to 600, but in this case it is still 450. That's why I'm still leaving it. Okay, so this now we'll now go and locate this one here, which is the last beam here, which you have on this first floor. This one here is for roof beam, so we are now doing roof beam for now. That will be on part 2 or part 3. Okay, so part 2 of this stage of this detailing will be on slab detailing, which I will show you also how to place your bottom bar and your top bar. Okay, so I'll move this one right now, which will have which is our last one right now for this beam, for this first floor beam layout and also beam detailing. Okay, so I'll place this one here just now. I'll have to expand this rectangle icon, move it, sorry, expand this up to this first stage here. Okay, and keep it here. That's fine. I'll now remove this one which are not necessary. This one's here, and enter, and then remove this one also. Enter, and then remove this one also right now. Remove this one also right now. Enter, and remove this one now also here. Okay, enter, and remove this one also here. Okay, enter, and this one also remove it also, and enter. Okay, that's fine. I will now copy this one right now, which will now become beam 12 in this take, and put this one here. Okay, that's fine, and call it beam 12. Okay, beam 12 here. Okay, beam 12. That's fine. I'll now go here right now, then remove this one, which is here, remove this one, and remove this one. Also, E, enter. As you can see here, E, okay, E, enter, sorry. This one should be removed, E, enter. And then come to this place now, the layout here, and then take off this one, which means I've already renamed it, so I'll take it off just now, remove it here, E, enter, and this one also, because we have changed the name to now be beam 12. You can see that. So I'll take it off again just now, and this one should be off again, enter, and this one again off, enter, and this one again should be off here, okay, here also, enter. Okay, that's fine. And then so you can now see how we have now grouped our beam. So our beams now are now grouped beam 1, beam 2, beam beam 3, as you can see there, beam 3, beam 4, as you can see there, beam 5, as you can see there, beam 6, then beam 7, so this one here, and then beam 8, which is this one here, as you can see there, beam 8, and then beam 9, which is this one here, and then beam 10, which is this one here, and beam 11, as you can see there, and beam 12. So if you want to get your, if you want to get the detailing, as you can see there, beam 1 detail is this one here, which is this beam 1 here, as you can see there. So beam 2 right now, this beam 2 right now, which is on this layout, you will see the beam detail on this one, which is now called beam 2. So you can see how they are being named and grouped perfectly. So this is what they call standard way of structural detailing. So this beam 3 right now, you will see the detailing on this place right now, which is beam 3. So up to beam 12, if you check on beam 12 here from there, so once on site during construction, once they read this place at this one, right, this last beam here becomes, or here becomes beam 12, they will just go to the next page and then see their beam 12 here and see all the beam details clearly detailed. As you can see, they're very open. And also you also see this reinforcement finding a good development into the column, which is the support. Okay, so right now we will now begin to transfer it now to sheets. So on this place right now, I'll click on this place. Since our first, I'll just go here right now and then right click here, and I'll say move or copy. So I'll click on this place and then I'll just say click here and say create copy. You can see there, create copy, and I'll click on what? Okay. It will now create for me 1 and 2. So I'll move this one backward here. Okay, and I'll come here right now and rename this because I want to put my layout here, my beam and column layout. So I'll come here right now, right click, and then rename this. I want to rename this to be first floor beam and column layout. So I'll wait for it to just show because it's trying to load. So okay, right now I'll just right click here, as you can see here, right click here, and then rename this place. I will say first floor layout. I'll just say layout. Okay, sorry, layout. Okay, that's fine. So I'll now click on anywhere outside here, and I'll come here again, right again here, and rename this here to be first floor layout. So I'll just come here right now, rename it to be first floor layout. Okay, layout, first floor, first floor beam and column. Okay, layout. So let me just put here floor here, floor. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so after I'll show you how to number your sheet, like sheet 1 of 5 and all that. Okay, so you can choose to take off this logo. If you don't want the logo, you can take it off and then put your own logo. But for now, since you're using this template, I'll just put it inside here. Okay, so you can also put your name, which is you, engineer. I don't know your name, engineer anything. So like my name is Justice, so I'll just put there right now. I'll put my local name. I can put Justice, which is designed by Justice. Okay, that's fine. I can leave it out. Okay, Justice here, and then you can put your checker. My checker is which is your boss. So my boss name is Taiwo. So I'll just put Taiwo right now. Taiwo. I also have my boss name to be Peter also. So, but I'll just put Taiwo here, and then you can change the date which you want. This is January. Sorry, this is February 2023. So I'll put there February to February. I can see there 2023, and then I'll change it right now to be February, which is I'll just put the date here, which is February February. I'll just put the short form Feb, and I'll put the date. Tomorrow's date will be 5th. Okay, I'll just put there 5th. Okay, that's fine. And then drawn by who is still me, Justice. Okay, so I'll put that, I'll just leave it there. And then okay, so once you then from here you now put the you now put the project location here. So you have to look at the client's details and then put the project location and the client's name here and the building location, I can see there. So here also is the client's name. So in this case, my client's name is Mr. John Maxwell. So I'll just put there Maxwell. Okay, that's fine. And I click on what? Okay. So you can see how to change that. So the main thing right now is to bring in our layout here. So to bring our layout into this place right now, our drawing into this place, I'll just double click on this place right now, double click on this place, and then zoom out. So as you zoom out right now, you'll be able to see all the drawings on that model space. So just locate the one that you want to put in here. So I want to put in first this layout before this beam. I can see there. So I'll just go here right now and zoom in this layout first. And you have to use a scale to put it in here. So I want to use a scale of 1 to 75 first. Let me see if it will be okay. So I'll put Z, enter 1 all over 75, sorry, 75, and then press SP. Always put this SP, else it will not work. So SP, you can see that 75 looks perfectly okay for it. You can see it here. I'm now going to palm it up. I'm now click and then say palm P, and then palm it up a bit here and then place it here. Let me just repeat this again. If maybe you have let me if maybe it didn't follow me up this place. So let me just take off and then put anything here and then click outside here, or just escape and click outside here. So to put a drawing inside this place here using this template, always what you have to do is you have to come here, take your mouse button here and double click here. By you double clicking here, you have to zoom and then locate the drawing to put here. If it is this bin details, you just zoom it out and then press your scale. But since I want to place my layout here, I have to zoom it out first and then type my scale. I'll type Z, enter 1 all over. I want to use scale 75. So I'll put 1 all over 75 SP. Always put SP, else it will not work. And then click on this place right now and say enter. Press enter key. Now you now press P. P is to palm to now position it where. Now, once you put your scale, don't zoom your button again, else it will go out from scale. So just use palm to now drag it down. As you can see what I'm doing right now. So this drawing now is now set to scale, which is 1 to 75. Okay, and press escape and then type on this place enter here. Okay, so on this place right now we have now placed this our drawing right now on this template with a scale of 1 to 75. So right now, come here right now. Okay, if maybe I use a scale of 1 to 50, you come here and put your scale, different scale. But since I use 75 here, I'll put it just 1 to 75 and I'll just press escape. Okay, so right now, from this place right now, I'll now go and bring in my bin details on this sheet. So I'll go again right now and create a different layout for this. So I'll come here right now, right click here, and then say move or copy, and then go here and say create on copy. You must put on this place. I say create the copy from this place, from this first floor, because we have set all our names here and everything here. So create from first floor and then say okay. So right now I will now go here right now. This is now the new layout which is now created. So once it is being loaded, I'll now change it to beam first floor beam details. Okay, so I will click here right now and then come here and say first floor beam details. Okay, that's fine. So I'll now go here right now and click on empty space here. Okay, so I want to now bring in my bin details here, as you can see it here. So I'll just go here right now, double click here again, and then zoom out, and then bring in my bin detail here, drag my beam using my palm, P, enter, and palm it first, and then escape, and then zoom out again. And I want to use a scale that will be good. Always use a scale of 75 or 50 for your beam so that your beam can be able to print out perfectly. So I'll type Z, enter 1 all over, let me use 50 first, 50 SP, let me see, SP, no, 50 looks too big, so I will say again, Z enter, 1 all over 75 SP, okay, enter. Okay, 75 will not show all the beams. That is not bad. So you have to now locate the ones that it will show. Okay, looking at this right now, I don't want 75. Let me use 100. So Z enter 1 all over 100 SP. Let me see that. Okay, 100 can be able to show. Yes, it will be very, very visible if we print. So I'll now palm it right now using my palm to palm this right now to place it very well. Okay. Okay, so right now I will not go here and press escape and then click outside. So now looking at this right now, all our beams are not showing here. So I'll have to go and move this beam backward to now make it to show, and then that means that we're going to have 2 sheets for this beam because it not everything will like show here. Okay, so I will now have to go back to the model view here, and I'll have to duplicate this place to be 2. So right now I'll have to make it to look very good. So I'll have to move this one out first. So I move it out first. I'll move it out and then they begin to bring in the beams one by one. So I'll go here and move this out right now. And then come here, move this one backward. So since we are moving it out right now, you will be seeing that what we are doing right now will also be affecting what we have on this backspace for this beam detail. As you can see it here right now. You can see we really have to be right now. So I want to now place this beam very, very well to appear very, very well. Okay, so right now I'll go back to my place here, and then so we have beam 1 right here and then beam 2 here. So I'll have to go and copy beam 3 here and move it and then place it here. The whole idea is to make your drawing very, very presentable, because I see no reason why you spend time on your design and your drawing now, which is the main output, will now look rubbish. It is not right. Okay, so I'll just begin to place it well right now. When I place a bit, I'll go and look at the layout to see if they are all showing, as you can see. So I'll just go again right now and then place this one here, and then go and look at my layout right now, layout on the beam detail. I'll say again if it's showing well. Okay, that's fine, it's showing. Back to model again. So I'll stop there and then go to the next stage here. Okay, so I'll go again right now and then copy these two. Let me just copy these two here. Move this. No copy. Always move, because if you copy, that means you'll be confused because you like have it to be 2. So always move it. So I'll move it again right now to this very place here and then keep this one here. Okay, that's fine. And then go back to my model space. Sorry, my paper space. Okay, that's fine. So no, a small beam can enter here, but not a longer one. So I'll go back right now on this place and then look, carry this my small beam here. Let me see if this small beam can be able to fit into that place. Okay, because I don't want any beam to like cut on that paper during printing. So let me just go here right now, because if you don't do it well, when they will print, not all the beams will like show. So we'll go back and then check again if this beam here will like show on paper space. Let me see. Okay, it's showing. That's fine. So back again right now to back to model space, and then go and now copy this longer one here, move, not copy, sorry, I don't like, I'm saying copy every time. Is to move it, and then move it from here, and then come here and then place this one here. Okay, this version of Stone Bridge is very, very optimized, because those errors which have been which have been experienced on the past version has all been corrected on this version. Okay, so if you can afford this, I'll say you get it. Okay, so we have now placed this one here, as you can see it here. No beam can enter again because this place is very, very small. So I'll go back again right now and see if you can place a smaller beam here. So I'll go here right now and do this right now, and then to see if you can place a smaller beam. Let me see if any beam can enter that place. If it cannot enter, then we'll just have to create 2 sheets for this beam for this first floor beam detail alone. Okay, so I'll go here right now and then come here and then place this one here. Okay, let me see if they will show on this place. Okay, it's not showing. I can see that it is cutting. I'm not seeing this beam name. So right now, it now takes us to go and create a new sheet for this beam. Okay, so I'll now go here right now and then move this one backward how it was before from here. Move it back to this place. Move it back here. Move it back here and keep it. Okay, so I'll now close this, move this thing backward or stretch it backward. Stretch this backward just now. Okay, sorry, my system is trying to hang. Let me just hold on. Okay, stretch it backward here, stretch it here backward, and then keep this here. Okay, keep this one here, keep this here. Okay, yes, that's fine. And then I'll now copy this text again, this block again right now, this rectangle, and keep it here. This now become my sheet 2. So I'll keep this one here just now, and then move my beam into that place. So I'll move it now into this place here. So I'll move it now into this place here, and then keep it just here just now, and keep it here. Coming, move again here, and then keep this one here. Okay, that's fine. And then move it here again right now, and then move, and then place this one where here. Okay, so right now go back to this place right now. Here, since we now have 2 sheets for beam, I'll come here and call this one first floor beam and column layout. Sorry, this now becomes detail, not layout. So I'll call this one first floor beam detail. So since we have 2 sheets, I'll call it 1. So first floor beam detail 1, and then I'll now create a copy of this detail of this template, or sorry, this sheet, from a copy from this place. Make a copy from this place and say from this first detail and say okay. It now create it on the front here. So we now have it here to be, you can see there too. So I'll now come here right now, right click here, and okay, we just hold on for it to show. So once it shows, I will now move on to the next stage that I'm doing. Okay, so right now I will now come here first of all before I begin and change this here to 2, because we now have 1 here and 2. So I'll now come here and now call it to be what we here. Okay, that's fine. So on these 2 right now, I will now go here right now and then come here and then click at this place here. Okay, double click here and then bring in the my sheet 2, which is this one here. So we are using a scale of 1:100. So I'll just come right now and type Z, enter 1/100 XP. Okay, and then enter. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so right now go and palm it right now using P, enter, and palm it, and then place it very well to be able to be seen well. So palm it here right now, and then I'll now escape, and I'll go and remove this stretch out this thing off from this place, else it will show on the printing this line that is showing here. So I'll go back here right now and then stretch this one out a bit, downward a bit, out very well, out very well. Okay, that's fine. So I'll now go here right now and then click at this place to see it very well. So you can now see it right now. So if we've not been to check our templates, starting from where we started here, which is this one here, so you can see that we have our first floor here already being placed, as you can see it here, and beam detail already being placed, as you can see it here right now. Let me now stretch this one out also from this place. So I'll go here again right now and remove this line that is showing here. I don't want this line to show during printing, so I'll remove it that again also, and make my line straight by using this one here or pressing F8 key. No one can still work. Okay, and then keep this one here. Okay, that's fine. So then from our first floor, from first floor where we have here first floor layout, you can see how we grouped this beam's name, and also place our slab thickness inside the panels, and then also brought this beam layout here, as you can see, this beam and column layout here, and then also place our beam, as you can see our beam here well placed, beam 1, beam 2, as you can see there, beam 2, beam 3, as you can see, beam 4, beam 5, as you can see there, beam 6, as you can see here, beam 7, and then beam 8, as you can see there. And then we go to the next sheet, which is the sheet 2 for beams again. You will see beam 9, as you can, sorry, I didn't, let me do it again here. Z enter 1/100 SP, and then enter. Sorry, because I didn't I didn't click outside, so it's trying to zoom what we have already done. So on this sheet 2, so let me just click outside first, and then come back here again right now, double click here and say Z enter 1/100 SP, and then enter. Okay, let me just now begin to P enter and then palm it where, position it where. Okay, that's fine. Okay, then press escape and press and click outside. Okay, so you can see that we have now beam 9 and beam 10, beam 11, and beam 12, which is the final. So since we use scale 1:100 for the beam details, so I'll come here right now and put here 1:100, because we use 75 for the layout, as you know. So but for the beam detail we use 1:100, so I'll put here and put 100 here, and then go to the sheet 1 and call it again 1:100. Put the scale. Always put your scale so that someone can be able to read your drawings. Okay, so put your drawing here, and then 1:100, as you can see there, and then press anywhere. Okay, after I'll show you how to number your sheets. Okay, so you can see that this template is very, very wonderful. So if you want this template, I'll say you should click the link below and download that, or you can also WhatsApp me on WhatsApp, and then I will guide you on how to get it. Okay, so on our part 2, we will be performing the slab detailing. So since we have done with this, I'll just delete this right now. I'll also show you how to group your column, because we have not yet grouped our columns on this layout. So on our part 2, I'll show you how to group your column, and then part 3 will be on slab detailing, which we are going to perform this. So at the end of everything, we will achieve all our joins this way. So our part 2 will be on how to group our columns and then do our column detail, as you can see it here right now. You can see that the column detail is being tied to the foundation. You can see it here. So I'll show you how to get this also, and then I'll show you how to get your slab detailing. You can see it here. So this will be on part 3, which is the slab, and then also for the staircase, which we are going to use the KC software to show you for staircase. Okay, so right now you can now see what we have done so far, how we have done from this particular stage that came from the software Protastructure. This was how it was before, as you can see it here. This was how the drawing was after our design in the software Protastructure. But you can now see what we have just achieved so far using this stone bridge template. You can see what we have achieved so far, which you can see our first floor layout, as you can see it here. This is our first floor layout from the stone bridge template, as you can see it here, and this is the first floor layout from the software. As you can see how it is here on the software. This is the layout from the software, which doesn't look nice at all. You can see it here, but look what now. This is one that came that we use the stone bridge template to now perform. As you can see it here, and this is the beam first floor beam layout that we use the stone bridge template to now detail, as you can see, to perform. And this is the one that came with the software, this one here, as you can see how it is here. So you can see that there is a big difference. That's why I say this template will make your work look professional and also presentable to any client or to your companies. Okay, so you cannot see there. So if you want this template, I say you should check on the link down below and download that. Okay, and if you have any error in payment based on your card or any payment error, you can also WhatsApp us on WhatsApp, or send us an email, and then we will guide you on how to get this template. Okay, so far so good. We cannot see what we have done so far, and then God bless you, and then wait for the next, which is the part 2 of this video. So love you, and then stick up today. Okay, that's nice. Bye.